Happy New Year all, and what a great way to start off 2021, am I right? So anyways, my name is Kevin, what's up guys, and it is the year 2021, a new year, time to dump off our old habits and create new ones, right? It is always that time of the year again. When the new year comes, we get to start anew, we get to hit the reset button and achieve that goal that we set for ourselves last year, or maybe the year before, or 5 years ago. But hey, we don't care, right? As long as it is the new year, we get to set as many goals as we want, we get to set as many New Year's resolutions as we want, because it is the new year, the best day ever. Now, if you're anything like me, then you will most likely dislike people who makes New Year resolutions. And I'm not talking about those who makes different New Year's resolutions. I'm talking about the ones that makes the same New Year's resolutions year after year after year after year. So what's the problem here? Expectation versus reality, my friend. You see, most people have high hopes and dreams for the new year. Maybe they want to quit smoking, maybe they want to find a higher paying job, or maybe they will finally try to pursue their dream of getting more financial control. But the reality is 90% of them never follow through, and the reason they fail is because they have too high expectations of themselves. Now, what exactly do I mean by having too high expectations? To break this down, let's discuss a little about the people you meet in a New Year celebration. The first ones are the ones who are super excited. They shout Happy New Year everywhere, they drink on the streets, they get drunk, and they splash champagne in the air. They are the happy-go-lucky ones, the ones that lives everything that has happened back in the past year, and whatever happens this year will be good. These are the ones who does not have any New Year's resolutions whatsoever. The second type are the ones who makes the same New Year's resolutions as they did last year. They tell themselves that this time they are going to go for it, that they are going to achieve their dreams and goals for sure, and then they'll start giving themselves excuses on why they did not achieve it last year. The third type are the silent ones, like me. I watch the fireworks, go deep into my own thoughts, be grateful for what happens last year, learn from my mistakes and successes, and then I'll find out how I can do better this year. So now that I've loosely defined the type of people you meet in New Year, I want you to select one that closely resembles you. So go ahead and choose now. Now that you have selected, I'll let you in on a secret. A new year is just another day that has come and go. It is no difference going from today to tomorrow, guys. I honestly do not understand why are we only setting goals in the new year when we should be setting goals every week, every month. Why are we only setting goals once a year? This is how I understand it. Many people create their New Year's resolutions on the first day of the year because they want to give themselves a head start, a 364 days head start to achieve their goal. And I could never understand that reason. Why do you want to do that? Most New Year resolutions are done during your working years, so I say that's about 50 years. That's 50 New Year resolutions to be better. Why do you want to give yourself 50 tries when you can try 100 times or 200 times? I always find that New Year resolutions is giving ourselves excuses for the things we failed to do just because we are lazy. I mean, let's face it, January is most likely the most productive month for everyone. After we do our New Year's resolution, we feel super pumped up, we feel super motivated to do what we want to do. And then what? I'll give you a week, a month at most before things start to return back to normal. Why? Because people have too high expectations of themselves or too high expectations of their own ability. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, that's actually a good thing. But again, why only set goals on the first day of the year? Why not set goals on the first day of every month? Wouldn't that be a lot more productive? Because the reality is, saying it is easy, but doing it is hard. Most of us take our time for granted. We are always lying to ourselves that we all have all year long to do what we need to do. So we start creating all these crazy goals for ourselves in the new year, and because we think we have 1 year to accomplish it, we start pumping up more goals. Instead of having just one goal, we have 10 big ones that we know we will never accomplish. And then we stress ourselves out, find excuses to not achieve it, wait for the new year, and repeat this again and again and again. I know some of you know what I am talking about here. The fact of the matter is New Year's resolution is a good thing, but we need to know our limits and we need to face reality that we are not able to accomplish everything. Take me for example, I'm not perfect. I say that I give myself way too many excuses to not fulfill my own New Year's resolution. And I tend to last a lot longer than most people before I start drifting back to my usual self and totally give up on my goal. I say that the longest I can last to achieve my own New Year's resolution is about 2 months, which is pretty good. So since we are watching this, how about we hold each other accountable this time around? Let's set up some realistic goals instead of false expectations, and to make things more interesting, let's give ourselves just one New Year's resolution. And let's make it a really big one, but make sure it is realistic. Don't set goals like, I want to earn $10 million this year when you are barely making $100,000 a year. Again, be realistic. Let's set something that we want to change about ourselves because that's something we can control. And let's make it so that it is a habit that we want to change, improve, or dismiss. And by changing that habit, we will see ourselves coming out as a better version of ourselves at the end. If you don't know how to figure this out, how about I tell you mine and then you can work your way in reverse. For me, I like to improve my businesses this year. This includes my mobile apps, my startup, and my YouTube channel. And in order to accomplish that, there's always this one thing that I'm really bad at, or really afraid of if you will, and that is closing sales. If any of you run any businesses, then you would know that the ability to close sales is like the most essential skill ever. I may look like I'm good at talking, but I've never managed to close any deals or convince anyone to buy anything from me. This is all partially because deep inside me, I'm afraid of selling, and the reason is because I'm afraid that people may not like what I sell. I am scared of rejection. This is also the reason why I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel so that I can start monetizing through ads, which doesn't involve selling. But deep down, I know this won't last. Eventually, I will need to learn how to sell courses or sell products or services or something because we need to diversify our income streams. So my New Year's resolution is to improve my selling skills. And to do that, the best way I can think of is to just do it. Face the rejections, face the pain, just go at it again, and try to be a little bit bolder and more aggressive. So if you see me trying to sell you something on YouTube, don't be offended. I'm just trying to improve my sales pitch and build up my confidence. Man, look how scared I am. I'm already trying to justify to you even before it happens. The other reason I'm really bad at this is because even if people were to offer to pay me, I'd most likely say no because I wanted to make sure that I'm able to provide them value first. Then I'm happy to accept payment. I know, I'm really strange, but I feel really bad if I have not proven myself to them first before accepting payment. And probably that's just me, and that's why I can't close any sales. And also that's why I'm a nerd who build mobile apps and sell things digitally because I don't have to deal with closing sales. Or maybe I'm just weird. But that's all about to change this year, am I right? Anyways, one of the reasons I started my YouTube channel was to improve my speaking skills and slowly move into improving bits and pieces of myself. See, I have a great plan for myself. I'm just moving extremely slow. So, did you manage to find your simple New Year's resolution? I hope you did. And if you did, make sure you leave me a comment down below and let me know what it is. And while you're at it, you might as well give this video a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Now, if you're still hanging around, then you're most probably serious about what I just said. So in order to help you, what I was thinking of is to start a Facebook page or a Discord server just for those of us who are serious about this. I feel that in order to achieve our goals, sometimes we need to let others hold us accountable. So in this page or server, you just need to tell us what your goal is for the year. And every month, you'll review the previous month and let us know what you did that made you move just a little closer to your goal. I think reviewing is very important to track your progress, and letting people know about your progress not only helps you, but also motivates others. This has always been a community I wanted to create, one where people can go to for positivity and support. And I am absolutely denying any negativity, so if you have nothing to review for the past month, then you need to find at least one small positive thing to say. Oh gosh, this is either going to turn out so good or so bad. But I'm not going to start any of them yet because I like to know what you guys think if you are up for it. And if you are, make sure to reply to my comments in the comment section and I will let you know in the next video. So yes, I hope you don't make your New Year's resolution yet another excuse. Managing your expectation is important, but facing reality is even more important. If you have been making the same New Year's resolutions every year and it never did stick, then maybe it is time for a change. I know change is scary, I'm afraid of changes as well, but sometimes the good things that happens as a result of a change, it can really drastically change your life for the better. I've met many awesome people on YouTube and I wish them all well and I want them to succeed. Partially because I can see how genuine they are when they talk, which is why I prefer videos over photos. And holding them accountable for their goals is just my way of helping them succeed. Hopefully. Alright, that's all from me in this one. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so, I would really appreciate that. So I'll chat with you again soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!